I wrote down like this idea I had for a video. It's just a bunch of yap. It's actually kind of interesting. It's like why you feel so stuck musically, and I think I'm just talking about myself because I've been doing production stuff for like 3 years, and I'm gonna take this off. I've been doing production stuff for like 3 years, and I have barely posted. You can even tell from my YouTube, like there have been times where like I've posted like a bit and then it just stops because yeah. But definitely think not posting actually kind of holds you back a lot, because it's like, I think when you have those ideas finalized and like finished, even if it's not perfect and it's out there, you kind of mentally move on from it, which I don't think I mentally moved on from a lot of stuff. And now that I'm kind of starting to find my own sound and like kind of like get into like my own style of music more, it's kind of become like a weird thing where it's like anytime I'm making something, I'm trying to recreate a similar vibe to certain songs or beats I've already made. It's kind of crazy how like before, like I was trying to be like, I want to make Glimpse of Us Part 2. I want to make Sanctuary Part 2. I want to make beats like Nick Mirror. I want to make beats like Drake. I want to make a Drake beat. Now it's more like, oh, that beat I made like 2 days ago or 3. My iPad said it's 5%. I should really charge my stuff. It's like an actual problem. I don't charge any of my stuff. Now I'm like, yo, that beat I made 3 days ago, it's
hood classic.
I need to make something like that again, because that shit was ass. But it's like, it's my ass. Yeah, because like now that I'm kind of competing against myself, it's really weird having a bunch of unfinished projects, because it's kind of like, if I'm not even able to mentally move on from something I was supposed to try. I'm really bad at explaining stuff, but I'm trying to say, if I make something and it's unfinished but I love it, because I like haven't posted it or like mentally moved on from it, I'm still trying to catch up to something that's technically not even finished. It's like, it's not even technically realized its possible full potential. It could be way better, or I could make it way worse, which is typically what happens anytime I try to. Yeah, I think it's just like really important to like really like post and shit. Like it's cooked. The whole climate we have now for music production is insanely cooked. But I think that's what makes it more reason to post, because it's like, lots of people have kind of talked about this, but like in the 2000s and 80s, you used to have to buy like CDs and vinyls, which is great. I actually think that's probably like, for actually getting into an artist and like getting into music, that's definitely way better. But it really just limits the amount of people that can actually make music, because I even thought about it. If I go to buy a CD, especially with how much money I have, I won't be buying shit. I would only buy shit that I know. Like, if I actually know the artist, I won't go to a random news section. If I was balling, I would do that. I would love to do that. But I'm not, as you can clearly see. So why would I go out of my way to buy music from a new artist? But with stuff like Spotify now, Instagram, everything, you can find so many niche artists. So many. And it's like, I think it's probably the best time to just kind of show what you're capable of. I think I just realized I can make the quality on my iPad better, but it's too little, too late. But I definitely think now, like, I'm on more of a path of like unsticking myself musically, because it's like, before I would make a track and then I would be like, yo, that's great, I'm too scared to finish it half of the time because I think I'm just gonna make it shit, or it's not gonna be as good as I think it could be. But then I'd leave that and then it's just there, and I'm like, yo, I need to make something like that again, or like I need to kind of capture that same vibe or a similar vibe. But now I'm like more stuck in the sense, I'm like, yo, I need to finish this, rather than, yo, let's leave this unfinished, because realistically that's a horrible practice to do. You know, I'm not some demo goat who can just make cool demos and everyone's like, yo, that demo's so fire, you don't need to finish that. And I'll be like, yeah man, I just made it in my bedroom. Kind of my 2 cents on that. Probably gonna expand on that idea, I don't know when. But I also think it's really freeing in a way. Yeah, I mean, if you're unsticking yourself, obviously it would be a bit freeing. You know the flipping sexy emote from Fortnite? That's like the embodiment of me. I look at my forehead and I'm saying that shit, bro. I definitely think kind of builds on with the musical style thing. Doing that actually allows you to build yourself sonically, because it's like you had a phase where you kind of made this kind of music and it had these kind of sounds, and you've built on those sounds, and now those sounds are progressing to these kind of sounds, and you're just like, yo, stacking up. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's one of my favorite things going through a lot of artists stuff. Like Mac Miller is one of my favorite, if not my favorite artist. His whole journey is just mind-blowing. How he went from straight rap to pretty much jazz. Like it's just jazz at that point, but that sound like was kind of present throughout his musical career, which he kind of built on. Imagine if he just left them as unfinished demos on his computer. How can you build on something when it's not finished? Sounds very philosophical, doesn't it? Very, I don't think that's mentioned at all in Vagabond, if I'm being so real. I only have the first 3 volumes. It's like my prized possessions. Pretty cool. Yeah, no, it's actually really true though, because yeah, you can't really expect to build on something if that thing isn't finished. So finish your stuff, and yeah, so finish your stuff, and yeah, that's probably something you should get to doing. Something I should get to doing. Something I should do now.
I'll never forget this one time that I was sleeping over at this man's house. They got smoking. I'm the biggest shark around this bitch. You better not say you love me. You don't put me in Chanel.
This tweet says, what's the ugliest your favorite character has ever looked? And they're using Justice Raven as an example. 3 unexplained phenomenons. Coming in at number 1, we have female intuition. Now, this isn't something I can't explain, but they just know. You're cheating, they know. You have someone on the side, they know. That girl that you're keeping safe for later in your Instagram following, they know exactly who it is just by looking at your profile picture. Be careful, boys. That one's dangerous. It's like the universe just doesn't want you to have that one because you're out here yapping your mouth before you secure the data. It's really dangerous. Coming in at number 3, we have one baddie every 6 months. Now, the universe may hold you on the last one, but it also likes to reward you. Every 6 months, you get 1 free baddie, but it does come